SACIA is a not-for-profit trade association. We're registered as a professional body with SAQA, and essentially what that means is that we can award professional designations to broadcast engineers and AV technologists working in the industry. Many of them have been working in the industry for a long time, but they don't have the formal education and the qualifications that back up their skill set and their competence.
I'm very excited about the development of professionalizing workers in the broadcast and AV industry. My title with SACIA is actually the committee that evaluates the registrations that come in or the applications that come in, and that's really my role. So in terms of SACIA and the further development of the industry, I'm very excited that this initiative that SACIA has undertaken is going to uplift the professionalism in the broadcast and AV industry, and also it actually puts in place a long-term continuous personal development for this industry. So overall I'm very excited about this initiative, and actually now finally putting the plan in place and actually having registered a number of players, professional registrations already.
I think the key as far as broadcast engineers and broadcast professionals is that there needs to be a common standard that we all work to. And that really is what SACIA is all about. It's about establishing those common standards and the developing skill sets that allow us to evaluate quite where each individual sits against a particular standard. Many people can claim competence, but unless they can prove it, either through a qualification or through a program that recognises their learning and their experience, then there's just simply no way that we can determine whether somebody is competent or not.
Prospective technical professionals now have to do application with SACIA. There's a whole manual on how to do the application. There's a number of forms to be filled in, and there's some documents to be signed, and then the evaluation will be done on the grounds of that application.
SACIA has about 200 members active in the broadcast and audio-visual space. Amongst those, most of the leading suppliers of technology, the broadcasters, not just traditional broadcasters, but people involved in broadcasting in government, in education, in houses of worship, in many different disciplines. And essentially what we're doing is reaching out to those individuals that work in those environments, encouraging them to join the association, to participate in our training programs, and to earn the professional recognition, professional designations that we award.
What I'm particularly excited about is that we also want to now professionalize broadcast workers, operational broadcast workers, which has never been done or thought of before. The engineering or the technical guys always had an EXA where they could go, Engineering Council of South Africa, where they could be registered. Now we want to do this registration for operational workers, professionals in the broadcast industry, and this is really exciting for me because these guys are excellent. They are really of a world standard. They're doing fantastic work, but they've got no standing. They've got no proof of anything, and this professional registration will give them a proof and say, I'm working at this level, which will not be recognized only locally, but also internationally.